If you look at some of these products that were tied to the VIX and the assets that they now have, we have a chart. I mean, where they were just a few weeks ago is a tremendous shift. Is this shakeout done?
Well, we'll see. I mean, I think about, largely half the assets are gone because of the inverse side. You still have the long side doing fine. VXX is seeing a lot of, it traded like $8 billion on Monday. These are very popular products. That Nomura statement was interesting because, it's basically apologizing, but then saying we think it's okay for individuals. So I'm more of the lane that these should be, labeled or made clear that these are more for, I call them power tools, or you could call them exotic. But there's a couple that made the news this week, but there's about 300 ETFs that are leveraged. They track volatility. I even put oil futures in this category of products that use derivatives and are harder to understand. And I think they're trading tools, whereas the large majority of ETFs are investment products. And that's the distinction you'll find the big issuers like BlackRock trying to make right now.
And to that point, I don't know if we have it or not, but Credit Suisse, if you look at the prospectus for the one that went south yesterday, they actually had a statement in there that says, by the way, this will ultimately be worth nothing, which says this is not an investment guide, this is a trade.
But you had to get to page 197.
Exactly right.
To get to that line.
Yeah, and nobody does that. And, I've seen the SEC with recent prospectuses trying to put that kind of information up closer. There's a couple examples of that, and I think that's why they balked on Bitcoin. But yeah, these products are very clear that you could lose all your money. But who's reading that?
This one says actually you will lose all your money. Sooner or later it will be worth zero. It's just a question of whether you sell it before you get to that point.
And this isn't the only one that had that. There's been a couple cases. 2011, there was a few similar inverse volatility products that had that automatic termination that was triggered. So in this whole exotic area of the ETF category here, you have seen these these products have issues now and then. TVIX had an issue about 5 or 6 years ago where it stopped issuing creations. Its premium went to 98%. That's why this area is definitely unique and different than most of the sort of mutual fund 40 Act ETFs.